So what is up, guys? This is gonna be a short video, and it's gonna be for those of you from 16 to 25 years old who are thinking about starting a new a gym career, or you wanna maybe gain some muscle or lose some fat. Depends on your goals. So for those of you who want to start the 2025 new resolution, so to say, first of all, I advise you to not take this path at all to make a new year resolution type of stuff. There's no right moment for anything. You have to start whenever you start it. It doesn't matter if it's September, July, January, February, it doesn't really matter. So for those of you who are let's say if I would start from zero, if I go back like 6, 7, 8 years ago, when I was 16, 17, I knew nothing about gym. I don't know how to eat, how to lift weight, the right exercises, the right frequency of exercises in the week. So for those of you who are just, let's start with the simple stuff. For those of you who are overweight, literally overweight, 250 pounds or something, you gotta start by cutting a little bit of your calories. You have to calculate your calories, go into a calorie deficit, and lift some weights to preserve your muscles. You probably everybody who's overweight probably have at least good amount of muscle, so you have to keep it with lifting weight. I would go 3 to 4 times a week is good, whatever you train. If you are new to the gym, you're gonna maintain muscle, if not gain some muscle in the process. And you gotta up your protein intake and lower your calories. So if you are, let's say, I don't know, if you are 100 kilos, 110 kilos, you gotta consume roughly between 160 and 200 grams of protein a day. Yeah, so you gotta start pretty basic, pretty easy. Don't up your expectations. You're not gonna see any drastic changes during 6 months or so, and then you're gonna start seeing some changes. And if you are skinny, really skinny, you have no muscles at all, and you probably have abs, but you have no biceps, no triceps, no pecs, no back, nothing at all, I would go it's almost the same for training. It's gonna be 4 days a week is really enough. And don't forget about the lower body. I'll go 2 days a week for legs, 2 days a week for legs, and the rest of the muscles I will have some big muscle here, small muscle there, maybe biceps and leg day, and maybe triceps or something, small muscle with a big muscle sort of thing. And for the calories, you gotta go you see your maintenance, it's maybe 2500 or something. You up it to you go to 2800 calories, 900 calories, maybe 2900 calories maybe. And yeah, go simple, just calculate stuff. I'm not gonna recommend a notebook, but any application will help. Maybe Notes, maybe Notion. You gotta track your weight, your calories, and your exercises. And don't forget progressive overload. So if you bench pressed let's say 150 for this week, for 12 repetition for 4 sets, you gotta up it maybe 160 pounds for the next week. And you gotta write those things down, so you can progress over time. And yeah, that's it. Just go basic. Just follow the basics. It's really simple. You gotta be consistent. You gotta wait for the results, and it's simple, but it's not easy. You gotta follow the process. It's a process. You don't have to rush it. Just enjoy it. I know it's gonna be boring sometimes if you don't see like big changes, like biceps vein in the mirror or something. But it will come. It will come with time. Um and don't expect drastic changes like the changes you see on Instagram. This is not fucking real. It's not natural. It's like 90% of what you see in the Instagram reels or YouTube short is probably like people taking some kind of enhancement things. So just expect normal things with natural result. Like you're not gonna gain 15 pounds of muscles in like a month or two. It takes years to gain that sort of things. Maybe if you're new, you can go near that spectrum of 10 to 15 pounds, but it's not stable for everybody. It's not the same for everybody. Just know what your body needs, and see yourself in the mirror. If you have a weak shoulder, you gotta work your shoulder 2 or 3 times a week, maybe more than the other muscles. And yeah, probably that's it. Take it easy, take it simple, count your calories, count your weights that you're lifting, and be consistent in your training. Have enough sleep, have some sunlight, which can be hard nowadays in the winter, especially. But yeah, I wish you luck. If anybody need anything about like fitness or anything, you can ask me on my Instagram. And peace.